Today I'm showing you another little gem. This is Riva Surya. So why choose this hotel? Well, this hotel is right on the river. It has very easy river transportation access. It is really walking distance to the Grand Palace. It's also pretty much walking distance to Khao San Road. You also have museums around here. There is, of course, many cultural sites around here. Temples, if that's your thing, there's quite a few of those around. As for transportation, you probably would rely more on the riverboats as well as tuk-tuks around here. But if you want to take the subway or the SkyTrain, you can take a motorcycle taxi to get there, or you can jump on one of the riverboats and go straight to one of the SkyTrain stations from there. Keep in mind that so many of what we have to offer here in Bangkok is on the river, and so is this hotel, which means that it's very easy to get to the pier. It's about a 100-meter walk from here, and from there you can access so many places right here on the Chao Phraya River. The lobby of the hotel feels nice and welcoming, very cozy with all of the Thai motif. A complimentary workstation with an internet access computer for you to use. I like this place. Now, I am no stranger to this hotel. I've been here twice before. I've never actually stayed here, but I've been here for the Royal Barge Procession, which is a really fantastic spectacle. It is where the king comes down the river with a whole bunch of barges and a lot of oarsmen. It is really amazing, and that happens about once every 4 years, and I got to see it twice. You don't need a key card to access the elevators. Now let me show you my room. This is room 312. It is a premium Riva room. They have 12 of these rooms in the hotel. The standout feature of this room is the balcony over there, but I'm going to show you that later. The bed, beautifully made, nice big bed. There are absolutely no creases in this bed. These tables are loose, so you can actually move this out and put it right next to the bed. And now there are power supplies on both sides of the bed, but it's tucked away there around the corner. Same goes for the light switches, which you will find on this side of the bed. This room is 48 square meters, and it really shows. For a hotel in Bangkok, this is a lot of floor space. Workstation, really comfortable seating. There's a table where you can have some nice meals. They gave me a beautiful fruit platter, bottle of wine, and this is kanam buang. You will find these all over Thailand. Usually they have a lot of white over there, which is like a marshmallow texture kind of thing. We have a coffee machine. They actually provide you with 6 capsules. There's tea and coffee in here. This is a green hotel, and they have the award to show it. They use paper straws, and even the bottles of water in the room are glass bottles. They have a pretty decent mini bar. Besides all the regular goodies, they also have energy bars. In the wardrobe, they also have earplugs. These bathrobes is not the regular type of material. It's a very soft material. It almost feels like bed sheets. And then, what's that, you might ask? It's a beanbag table. So you can put this on your lap. It folds around your stomach, and there you have a table where you can put your glass. It won't slide around, and you can eat from here. You can put your laptop on here. Now, this is something you don't find in other hotels. I'm sure by now you've noticed the typical contemporary Thai designs, and let's follow that into the bathroom. Check out these tiles. I get strong Moroccan vibes. The contemporary design continues here too. Really cool basin. Enough towels down there, and check out this light fitting. Bum gun, thank you very much. And the shower seems, well, spacious enough. Let me show you the pièce de résistance, the balcony. Here's why I think this balcony is so great. You can open the door, leave it open, and close the insect screens. So now you have fresh air and no mosquitoes. And look at this space. This balcony is huge. To have a little space of your own where you can enjoy the Chao Phraya River in Bangkok is already special. But this amount of space is truly unheard of. And this space is so big with a decent roof over it. So if it rains, you will still be able to chill here. You can sit in your very comfortable sofa outdoors, enjoy the view even in the rain. Now, something I do miss though. I do wish there was a ceiling fan in here. I'm also showing you one of the urban rooms, and urban is just a fancy way of saying not river view. These are all street view rooms. There are 30 of these rooms, and this is 32 square meters. So far the room pretty much looks the same as mine, except it is definitely smaller. This room does feel very cozy. In fact, I get like a really strong guest house vibes from this room. This room also has a balcony. Ooh, I love this chair. This balcony actually has 2 sets of doors. So that further makes this room even quieter. You have to remember that we are now facing the street. So you might have some street noise. This is basically what you will see from this balcony. This balcony looks very Thai style. I like it a lot. This looks really fantastic. We got some crab cakes here. Tiramisu for dessert, of course. We got salmon burrata, and we also have a lobster tagliatelle. Oh, and I have a cocktail. This cocktail is a cum cum. And of course, being able to dine Riverside just makes it so much more special. That was really so amazing. My goodness, what a nice street. The hotel has a bit of a rooftop too. It's just 1 floor above the ground floor where the pool is. It's not a big fitness center, but there's enough equipment here to keep you active while you eat all of this delicious food here. This is as heavy as the dumbbells go. 22 kilograms. As for cardio, they have 1 treadmill, 1 elliptical, and 2 bikes.
Lights, camera, action.
What a nice morning this is. Let's see what breakfast has in store for us. We got some salads, yogurts, some Thai food, a nice selection of fruit. There are some cold cuts and cheeses. The pastries are not lacking here either. The egg station is outside, and they have boiled egg, fried eggs, scrambled eggs, and they have eggs Benedict. Everything looks good. Sitting outside here is so nice. Nice filling breakfast, really enjoyed that. On every floor, they have these posters with some information. And apparently the people in these pictures are the family members of the owner of this hotel. And it seems like they have links to the royal family. I'm going to take you for a quick walk outside and show you what you will find in the street where the hotel is located. But before we do that, I want to point something out to you. I'm going to be walking in that direction, but obviously in the street. But I'm going to point out that blue thing. That is the pier where you can take the boat from, the tourist boat, which will take you up and down the river. It's like a hop-on, hop-off boat. And you see the bridge over there? So somewhere between that bridge and this pier is a fort. And that's where we can turn around and come back to the hotel again. So the whole distance is really not far. It's about 150 meters. The staff here are so nice, really, really friendly. Here's the hotel. You see where that overpass is? That's the end of the road. But we're going to be walking in this direction to the end of the road on that side. There is a weed shop right across the road. Shop selling smoothies and coffee. Croissant bite. There's a tour service. Another restaurant selling some local food. Aqua for 24-hour laundry. And right next to it, another tour service. Falafels. There's an ATM and currency exchange. 7-Eleven. And right next to it is a massage shop. 300 baht per hour for Thai massages and foot massages. Coffee bar, another currency exchange, another coffee shop, another restaurant. Smoothies, more ATMs, another coffee shop, another restaurant for local food, another coffee shop. So far all of this has been just on the one side of the street. Looking across the road, there's another 7-Eleven, and that is the entrance to the pier that I pointed out to you from the balcony. Khao Nao Ping, which is sticky rice that's grilled in banana leaf. It's really good. It's nice and cool here. That's it. It took me 3 minutes to walk from the hotel to the end of the street. And this is the fort that I was talking about. The fort there marks the end of the road. This is a nice, peaceful space to escape to Thai English signs. You gotta love them. Accent mix. Right, so I'm at the National Museum. It is 240 baht for entrance here. I'm not allowed to film inside though, so maybe I can take some pictures for you and show you inside. But I can film outside at least. Although now I'm going to get to air conditioning first. I was going to take a scooter taxi here, but it's just 500 meters. It took 10 minutes to walk here from the hotel. And you can take a shortcut through the university, so it's even faster. Consider bringing your umbrella with you. It's quite hot out here and you've got to cover some distances outside. I'm back at the hotel. I'm going to spend some time at the swimming pool. There are 4 room types. Floors number 2 and 3, those are the premier rooms. That's the one I have. Floor number 1, 4 and 5, they are the deluxe rooms. So they have the same view as I have, but I think the rooms are smaller, not the balcony. On the corners, we have the Riva rooms. The Riva rooms have a 90-degree view of the river and the city or whatever else they're looking into. There are 2 special rooms here. This one over here is a premier room, the same type as I have. But this whole section here is like a sun deck with lounges on it. And then this room over here is a Riva room. Same story, also with a nice deck and with loungers. This is the pathway that's literally over the river. Water and water. And this connects to the hotel through this entrance over here. You can take this walkway all the way to that bridge over there, the Pin Cloud Bridge. And this walkway I think ends there where the pier is for the riverboats. I'm also showing you one of the Riva rooms. So these are the ones that are on the corners and no balcony. Very much looks the same as my room, just the room is of course smaller. You're missing that balcony. So these have a 90-degree view. And I'm also showing you one of the deluxe rooms. And again, the room looks the same as my room too. Smaller floor space. The balcony is still the same size. Still a nice big balcony. This one is on the corner, which is quite nice. But I'm really happy to be showing you a room on the 4th floor because this is exactly what I was worried about. I wonder how this will be for reflection and extra heat from the sun. All of the rooms here are nice, but I want you to choose the room that is best for you. I'm heading out again because it's the place I want to show you. And it's actually right next to the hotel. It's called Petit Soleil. This is quite a special place. Very chilled here. Another advantage of this really nice balcony is that I can have moments like these. Good morning. I'm about to check out, but before I do, breakfast is served. It's so nice to have breakfast down there by the pool, but I figured since this balcony of mine is such a brilliant standout feature, I'm gonna enjoy breakfast here on my balcony. And there you have my full review of the Riva Surya Bangkok Hotel. I was very impressed with this hotel. Great location, staff, pool and food. And my room was very spacious and I absolutely loved the balcony. The blackout curtains worked super well, perfect for those midday power naps. The shower was hot with enough water pressure and I appreciated all of the power outlets throughout the entire room, though I wish there was one on the balcony too. My bed was very comfortable with lovely cloud-like pillows. You can walk to so many places. You can even walk to the Grand Palace and the reclining Buddha. But more about that in my next video where I review the Riva Arun. That is the sister hotel of the Riva Surya. The Premier Riva and the Deluxe Riva rooms are both great room types. If you're on a budget, then there's nothing wrong with the urban rooms. They really feel cozy, and I like that balcony with the wooden shades. All the food I had at this hotel was absolutely top-notch. I make these videos for you so that you can decide for yourself what will work for you. I don't like recommending hotels as such. However, this is a hotel I'm very comfortable recommending. I don't think you can go wrong with this hotel. If you found this video helpful, then please do subscribe, like and share, and feel free to drop me a comment with questions or suggestions. Until next time, I hope that you're out there living a fulfilled life, traveling well with good vibes and respect.